I want to start this video off by saying that nobody is coming to save you. That's something that got told to me when I was young, before I even started my businesses, and it goes hand in hand with adversity. You know, we all go through adversity. We all have bad things. Like, for example, when I was 14 years old, you know, my parents, they got married in 1999 when I was 5. When I was 14, I started asking questions. I was like, yo, y'all's last name's different. You know, dad kind of looks different. Like, what's up with that? And you know, they sat me down and told me that I basically didn't know who my biological father was. They showed me a picture of him and they said like, hey, this is your dad, but it's not your real dad. And I'm bringing that adversity up because that's something that impacted me for multiple years, like probably from 14 to like 22, somewhere in that ballpark. And that day was actually like the second time I ever saw my dad cry. You know, I saw him cry once at like when his grandpa died, and then that day he cried for like the second time in my entire life. And as a grown up now, man, I'm just so blessed and grateful that I had a dad the entire time, that I got a man that loves me and gave his entire life to producing my life and making things happen for me. It makes me extremely emotional. But I'm bringing this up to tell you that even though that he was there for me, he wasn't coming to save me. You know, he was there to guide me and to be a father to me, but nobody is coming to save you. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because a lot of times when we get into a tough spot and when we go through adversity, we start thinking about all the problems we have, all the issues that we're going through, and all the things that we need to fix, this, and this. But the truth is, guys, if you look at how this world operates, and definitely if you read the Word, what is going to help you get through your life and your adversity is, funny enough, it's looking at other people and helping them with their problems. It's going to other people and saying, wow, I need to talk to you, but how could I show value in this guy's life for him to be my friend, my partner, my brother? How can I stop worrying about my problems and start worrying about other people's problems? That's not only is that going to make us more money, that's going to bring us more friendship, more love, more abundance, more everything that we're going for. So as you go through hard times, try to keep the focus off of yourself. I know it's difficult. I know it's hard. It happens to me probably once a quarter with everything we got going on. You know, I've got 2 kids. One's 3, about to be 3 this month, and the other one's right under 1. And trust me, as these kids come out and, you know, I become a father for the first time and I start trying to mentor them and I start trying to teach them, there's definitely been times where I said, woe is me. I mentioned it before the pity party. I'm like, hey man, I'm trying my best to be a dad. Why is this kid, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. None of it matters, and nobody's going to come into my house and become the father I need to be. It's up to me. And how do I do that? I think about my kids. I think about what I want their lives to look like. I think about the challenges they're going to face. I remember how it was being that young and innocent, and that is how you get through this adversity. That's how it's all about what you're focusing on, man. If you're in down spirits, if you have anxiety, if you have just a lot of negative thoughts happening, think about what you're focusing on, and let's try our best to change that. It's one thought at a time, one step at a time. It's not going to happen overnight. So think about that next time you go through adversity. Use this information, and guys, I'm here to help your lives improve.